Real men, real conversations.
Sometimes we forget why we're
Tune
here.
in.
It's easy to fall off track.
Like, share, and subscribe.
These help us remember.
And remember, always wear your crown.
Growing up, I had a dream, something no one else could see. Tell me what it means when your faith is falling beneath your knees and you can't breathe. Everything you see reminds you of what you're not or something you won't be. You gotta take what you're given. That's
Right.
Let me walk you to your car.
Yeah. Hey man, welcome to the show, guys. Man, hey, we want to welcome you. Make sure you like, share, subscribe. Tell a friend to tell a friend, man. Make sure you follow us everywhere. Make sure you leave your comments below. Turn on that notification right there, and that way you can know when we drop new content. Keep up with what's going on, and we definitely want to get your feedback. So please comment whatever we talk about anytime, man, and chime in because we're here to help you and we want you to help us. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, man, hey, I just wanted to tell y'all guys something, man. I appreciate both of y'all.
Yeah, I appreciate you guys.
I don't think we say that enough to each other.
Yeah, we don't.
And it ain't on no homo, but you know. Oh, sorry, that might not be politically correct.
I'm about to say, you know what, man?
But I love you guys, man.
I just about to say, man, I love both of you know, I love both of y'all too. And shout out Antonio, he's not here. I love you too, bro.
Yes, sir.
But you're right. You know, that's something that
that's
man to man. That's something that
we don't do that.
men to men don't say.
That's
You know,
right.
and it's funny that you say that because I got a homeboy. I shouldn't even say homeboy because that's kind of not even putting it what it is. I got a brother.
Yeah.
By the name of Christopher Smart. Shout out to Christopher Smart. I got a brother by Christopher Smart. That's my dog. That's my that's my day one. That's it right there.
Mm-hmm.
And my wife, I talked to Chris on the phone. Yo, bro, what's up? What's good? Da da da. Clemson suck. I hate Clemson. Shout out, hate Clemson. Yeah, Clemson suck. Clemson suck. Yeah, and Clemson suck again. Yeah, just Clemson's favorite team. Y'all didn't get that, but when we get off the phone, every time it's love you, bro, love you too. And I hang up, and then my wife's standing right there. She's, oh, that's so sweet. And I'm like, what? She's like, you know what? Men don't say that to each other. Men don't say that to each other. They don't show affection because,
Like you're less than a man.
Right, we all taught that if you show
it's
affection,
real, you can say that.
Well, we taught if you show affection to another man, then you're less than a man.
Yes.
You're soft. You're
Right.
weak.
Right.
You're,
No, it's not. It's real.
It's not at all. I think it's actually opposite.
That's right.
I think that's opposite for you to be able to show love to another man and say, I love you, or I care for you, or I need you, or whatever it is that you can say, being straight. That is it's more powerful than weak. It's more powerful than weak, and it definitely shows growth.
That's
it
right.
definitely shows growth. So, to all my men out there, if there's this sounds funny, but there's a special guy in your life. You know what I mean? I'm not trying to be funny. All jokes aside, your homeboys, your brother, your nephew. When you're talking to them on the phone, you're talking to them in the family reunions, you're talking to them at work, or whatever it is, man. When you separate, when you get ready to go, you separate, man, tell them I love you, and dap them up, whatever it is. I mean, you never know.
That's
Tomorrow's
right.
not promised.
Tomorrow's never. Again.
Yeah, tomorrow's never promised. You never know what'll happen, man. I mean, I'm not wishing no bad on anybody.
That's right.
But just to say, man, that's one thing that as
real.
men that we have to learn to appreciate, and it needs to become part of the everyday vocabulary.
If you mean it.
Yeah, it should be. I mean, that's what I'm saying. You got certain people that you're cool with. You got certain people that you love.
That's right.
So I mean, that's just like with women or girlfriends in the past or whatever. You might have had a girlfriend that you dated for 6-7 months and you never said you loved them.
Yeah.
Because you didn't.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Because, I mean, I'm not being funny, but you didn't. So the word love is not just thrown around loosely. You know what I'm saying? The word love is not thrown around loosely. So therefore, I'm not saying going around saying that every homeboy, you know, I love you, love you, love you. Nah, bro, that ain't what I'm saying. What I'm saying, you got those, you know, special few, your crew, your brothers, your family. You know what I mean? You know, you got the ones that, you know, your day ones. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Your day ones, man. That's and if you can show love and affection to your homie, just think what you could do to your wife. Just think what you can do to your kids. Just think you can do to your mother, your dad, or someone like that. Because it's gonna be the hardest to show love to your homie that you're not related to, that you're not bond to, that you're not contracted to. So when contracted meaning family, blood, that's what I mean. It's gonna be hard to show love to them. So if you can show love to them with easy, right out of the mouth, not I love you, but just easy. Just think of what you can do with the ones you're supposed to love, or the ones you're supposed to say it to, the ones you're supposed to be there for. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, I mean, man, really, man, just supporting our people as a whole, right? Like, you know what I'm saying? When we're out, I mean, just think about it, bro. Like, we spend so much time, and so many people spend so much time mean mugging each other. You know what I'm saying? You can't even speak to each other in the store. You know what I'm saying? Because you can't seem weak. You know what I'm saying? Instead of uplifting one another, it's like you're always in some sort of competition, or I'm better than you, or you know what I'm saying, don't F with me more, or whatever, man. But if we as a people just come together, man, and just show that type of, you know what I'm saying, warmth, welcome, inviting type of behavior towards one another, we can actually see some real change in respecting ourselves, and others have to respect us because they know we're not divided.
That's
You
right.
know what I'm saying?
That's
As
right.
people, so at the end of the day, man, shoot, man, hey, I don't even know y'all. I love y'all. Like,
That's right.
for real, keep your head up, be encouraged, man, because realistically, you don't know, man, that what's up, bro, could help somebody not go home and commit suicide because they don't feel nobody ever noticed them. You know what I'm saying? People go through some of the issues, they can go so deep, but you know what I'm saying? Like, at the end of the day, like, you just really never know what's up. You know what I'm saying? Acknowledging somebody could just do to save their life, man. Seriously, I was just aside.
nah, it is. But I was just about to slide a joke in there real quick, but then you just went so serious. I was just like, man, he done messed up a punchline, dog. But it's all good, man.
That's good, man. Cause he got that cup again. Y'all see what it is, so you know what time it is.
Oh, man.
We trying to help folks, bro.
Nah, all good, man. This episode 6. Give me episode 10. I might say I love you, man. You know what I'm saying? I gotta get to know y'all fellas, man. You know what I'm saying? I just can't be getting out my love, bro.
I got
You know what I'm
you,
saying?
bro.
He got you, man. You gotta earn this. You gotta earn this over here now.
Bad, bitch. Bad.
That was the joke anyway. If y'all if you didn't get it. But I love y'all, man. Especially love the ones that subscribe, click.
Yeah, definitely love y'all.
Oh, man.
It's all good, man. You got certain people that you just click with. You got certain people that you build that bond with. You know what I'm saying? And just you meet them for the first time, and you have a slight conversation, and just from that moment on, you like, oh, that's a cool brother.
That's us, right?
That's it. Like this man here. I met him. We
Well,
both.
leave me hanging out, bro.
Yeah, oh my bad. See what I'm saying?
It ain't episode 10 yet, big dog.
Let me in the air, but man, I'm like,
Yeah, me and this man been on episode 10, man. But, I met this man. And,
You too, Chris.
Oh,
we both buying a house at the same time. We met in the lobby, and they just bought out. They just bought out. We looked, we spoke, gave them head
Talk about
nod.
business like that.
I'm gonna tell it all out, man. You know what I'm
Bad,
saying?
brother. No, I'm talking about them. They just told our business.
Oh yeah, they did. They put it out there, but and then it's just something about I looked over, he looked over, we head nod, wives looked at each other, and kids kind of, we just went from there. Now, now
about
look,
Brandon and Jaden. Oh my God, those
I done inherited a new son already, and this one over here, bro, we go so far back, man. So this is ridiculous. And you know what? It wasn't Applebee's. We met before Applebee's. Or was it Applebee's?
Yeah.
Yeah, we met Applebee's. This man running the grill, I'm running the fry. You know what I'm saying? Before I know it, before long, they kicked everybody in the kitchen. It's me and this man running it by ourselves, man. And we just clicked ever since then. It's always been that way. And I was saying, with this guy and with this guy, it's always been we go maybe weeks, 2 weeks, week or two without talking. But when we talk, it's just like we talk every day. Yeah, it's like we talk every day. And I know you guys out there got people like that. And that's what this episode is all about. I guess you might as well just go and call it the love or the appreciation episode. You know what I'm saying? And it's not just bro love. It's just not brotherly love. It's love for your wife and love for your kids. Like,
we ain't forget your brother Antonio.
Yeah, Antonio, we got you, bro. You know what I'm saying? You out there
Yeah.
serving the country, man. We got you, bro. But it goes farther than just brotherly love. It goes farther than just love, period. But you have to tell people you love them. It's something about hearing it every day. And I do mean every day. I walk in the house every day, I see my kids. I ask them, hey, high school, how this went down? Man, love you, man. Dab them up, whatever, slap in the head, whatever it is, keep them moving. You know what I'm saying? My wife, same way, don't slap her though. But, same thing, Yeah, I get slapped, you know what I'm saying? But it's all good, bro. But on that note, what do y'all think about, like Chris said, what do y'all think about those brothers that's just hard every day? They wake up mad at breakfast. They just wake up, I'm just, you speak to them in the store, they walk by, hey, bro, hey, how you doing today? Hey, what you looking at? What you speaking to? I mean, what's that all about? Is that society saying that they have to be hard or they're not man enough? Or what is that?
In the question, though, angry.
With me, coming from New York, that's how we raised.
Yeah, that's a good thing, because me and this boy, we both from the South.
Right.
Carolina, Georgia. You from up top.
That's right.
Yeah, we always hear stories about up top, about you got to be strong, you got to be hard. If you show weakness, they going to get you, they going to rob you, they going to do this. If you're a visitor coming from out of town, you can't be looking up at buildings because they know you're a tourist and all this stuff.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, is it really like that? Is that a myth or?
Only the strong survive in New York.
Okay.
That good morning, hello, they'll look at you like, what you mean hello? What's wrong with you? You got what?
Why is that?
It's just that it's rough. It's rough. It's rough living out there. It's plain and simple.
Is it every parts or is it just certain parts? Like here.
Okay, certain parts.
Okay.
When you're talking tri-state, Bronx, shout out Bronx, Brooklyn, Manhattan, Queens, it's just the type of living out there. It's rough.
Okay.
And people have to survive. And they do what they have to do to survive.
I must say that's on my bucket list. I've never been to New York. I've never been to New York. That's one on my bucket list I want to go to.
It's not a bad place to be, but it's just you just gotta remember.
I think too.
Strong survives out there.
I think too. It's more about when you look at the culture of the area you're in. And you look at the daily. I'm raised in the South. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day,
some strong.
Yeah, I mean, there's some spots you don't speak to people either. But
hold on now, we ain't no pushovers now. Hold on now. Hold on.
Everywhere you go, you're gonna have something like that.
But what I'm saying is, I think it's just the culture of those areas, right? And so you got to begin to find a way to break down those walls because, like you say, like you were saying, why are they angry? Why do they feel skeptical about speaking to their brother? Because it's something that has happened, or it's the code of the streets that's like, if you show that weakness, he's going to get you. You know what I'm saying? So now really,
totally different.
Yeah. So realistically, it's not even more about strength, it's more about fear. I can't show vulnerability. Because if I show vulnerability, they might do something to me. So now I got to go out and act even more, whatever, to make sure that, hey, they know I'm going to get my respect. They know they don't F with me. You know what I'm saying? Like, you see that everywhere, right? And I think because we don't show enough appreciation for each other. If we take that time to really show more appreciation for each other, I think we can break down some of those.
Right. And it's not talking like bad and thinking you all this because you're from New York, but that's just how it is.
But I'm about to say that's, personally speaking, think back, maybe all the people I met, all the guys, even women that I met from New York, they all have that. I'm the crap. I'm the factor. They had that "don't mess with me," factor. The almost of a "you're beneath me" factor. You know what I'm saying? They almost had that I'm better than you factor. Not you personally, but most people that I meet when they come down here, because one thing that I hear, and you can clean this up for us. One thing I hear about the South from New Yorkers or up top, y'all say, man, y'all slow down here. Y'all so slow. Y'all slow. Y'all, man, we'll come down here and take over. And they say up top it's so much faster. So like move. You got to be on your toes. You got to be your head on the swivel. You got to make sure you know your surroundings. This and that. So I hear that a lot coming from people from up top. Oh man, I kind of because the joke is nobody retires up north. Everybody comes down south to retire. So we always say we're the better states. We're the better this, better that. And then people like, nah, New York's better. Okay, well, why is nobody retiring up there? Why is nobody moving up there? But shit, look at the snow. I ain't finna try to move up there. To be honest, you know what I'm saying? I ain't finna move up there. But I just, with you coming from living in both, you got the best of both worlds.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So this is something that you can answer. Why is that? Why when they come down is, oh, y'all talk slow, y'all ain't this, y'all, we better than y'all, blah, blah, blah. I mean, what's that? What's that all about? Is it just the mentality of New York?
That's
pride or what?
That's, again, the type of living that New York has. Me personally, speaking for myself, it is slower. It's much slower than New York.
Yeah, it is.
But there's nothing.
And I've never been to New York. I'm just going off what everybody tell me. But yeah, I mean, I wasn't saying that we're not. I'm just saying that's just what I always hear.
I understand what you're saying, but it when they say it like that, because it's different. It's totally different. Again, with the people saying good morning and a lot of things down here, like even with the women, when they say good morning, they smile. That's respect. They doing that, and the person from New York would think, maybe I can get with that. But it's not like that.
Right,
that's just the southern people down here have respect, and that's just what they do.
So there you get a mean mug, so down here you get hey, good morning. It's like, oh man, she like me. Or she think I'm da-da-da-da, whatever.
Right. But because they don't do that in New York.
Okay.
It's different. It's
Makes
totally
sense.
different.
Makes sense.
The lifestyle is totally different from the South.
Makes sense.
So, and then you got, some people that you may have to question when they come down here and,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I think it's more about you really watching your back. It's a distrust in the community of all people, because it's a lot more going on in terms of scheming and things like that.
Right.
And, you know what I'm saying, on an everyday basis versus, it's schemers and scammers everywhere you go. But, I think it's on a larger scale than in terms of everywhere you look at. You know what I'm saying? Because I know a lot of people from up there all over, the whole tri-state. And, you know what I'm saying, just having that understanding of where they're coming from.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because when they come down here, it's all good. I made plenty of friends from up top of New York and all that. So
a lot of people come here just to relax.
Yeah.
But you can't relax too much.
Yeah.
Depends. If you're from New York, it's a different relax.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Here, you relax because, it's slow. You have to 3 to 4 miles to go to the store. You got to use a half a tank of gas. New York, you go walk right to this corner store. You ain't got to use gas and stuff. You ain't got to use cars. You got buses, you got trains. It's a different lifestyle. But
see,
everybody come down here is a different agenda.
But like I said, but if you see, that's where like he said before, you said it, you just said it, 2 different things. One, you just said a different lifestyle. You were saying you got stuff everywhere. Like you were saying, well, where we at, you have to drive.
Mm-hmm.
But there's a lot of hoods down here where you can, catch the bus, walk to the corner store, walk, everything is walking distance.
Right.
And then when they come to certain parts of Georgia or certain parts of the South, you do have to drive 10 miles to go to the next store or the next this.
Like I said, different lifestyle.
Right, so it's like, oh my God, but I got 2 more myths. No, I'm just saying, you from no time, you can tell it. One of the myths which is really killing me.
Mm-hmm.
We can all agree. Once the temperature drops to 32, 30, it's cold. I don't care if you up top with the snow or you down here without the snow. 30 degrees, 25 degrees is cold. And I hate to see people from up top walking around with shorts and a short sleeve shirt and 20-degree weather. Oh, this ain't cold.
That ain't
Bruh,
cold.
it is cold.
Not in New York.
No,
it
it is cold.
I understand.
It is cold. Now, it might not be as cold, but they be like, man, this ain't cold, bruh.
It's not.
Bruh, it's cold, bruh.
Well, I think
Bro, you gotta understand.
I understand y'all get to the negatives and y'all get all that, but like I said, but that's what I'm saying though. Once you hit a certain level, of belowness of 20 or 10, you know, that's cold. And I don't care if it's snow or not. It's cold. That's just like, now I will tell you a difference is that Florida heat.
Right.
Now that's a difference.
Yeah.
Cause that humidity in the regular heat, that's a
no,
difference.
that's all the time.
I think that's why it's not.
That's
cold
all the
then,
time in
because
Florida.
the
The
air.
night be heat.
But that's what I'm saying. I think the air up there is different.
Yeah.
Cause all the buildings and the wind and all that.
Yeah, it's not. 32 there is not 32 here.
Yeah, but it's still cold though.
Yeah.
But I'm saying 32
32
there is like 40 something.
Yeah, 32 there is colder. I get it. 32 here and 32 there is way colder up there than it is here. I get that. But I just don't like the people that be like, oh, this ain't cold, bruh. It's cold. You may not have to put on a jacket, but don't say it's not cold. It's cold, bruh. It's just not cold that you're used to.
Why you getting mad?
Cause I hate when they like, man, that's an issue of mine, bro. It get cold down here now.
You need to come to New York and you'll see the difference.
Man,
You'll come back and say, nah, this ain't cold.
But that's the thing. I mean, I've never lived in the cold.
Well, that's just like if you go to Texas, right? So if you go to Texas, it can be the same 98 degrees, but it's not as hot there.
Yeah, I get you. Yeah, like.
So what I'm saying,
And like I said, the same thing with Florida. You're right. Like I was saying about Florida, that humidity is a lot different.
Yeah.
But like I said, I've never lived in the cold. I've never lived in a cold state. Never. I've been to cold weather training for 3 months, and I know that don't compare to nothing in years and years of doing it. I know that.
So
But
it might just be more politically correct to say
it's colder.
it's cold
I get
to
it.
me.
No, you're right. I'm saying it's colder. It's cold. But what I'm just saying, like I said, it's just like you going to like you said, you in Texas and it's 98 degrees, and you go to Florida and it's 98 degrees. Of course, it's gonna be hotter in Florida because of the humidity than it is in Texas. I bet your ass gonna wear no long sleeve shirt.
Yeah.
You gonna wear a short sleeve shirt because it's hot.
But you gotta think
It's
about
still
it. Right? So,
hot.
but that's what I'm saying.
But it's hotter in Florida, even though it's the same degrees.
Right.
But it's hotter in Florida.
So if that 32 feels to them like it's 45, they're gonna say that they're gonna say
It's not
it's
gonna
not
be that much different.
Yeah,
It's not gonna be no 15 degrees difference, bro.
Okay.
It's not gonna be no 15 degree
Okay.
difference.
Hey, I ain't from up top.
Bro,
I just
but
know.
Me either. I'm
When
just
you see people
saying.
in New York got their minks and stuff on, it's cold.
I believe it.
And it's past
And like I
32.
said, and I'm not saying, like I said, I'm not saying it don't get teens and negative there. That's not what I'm saying. Of course, the negative is going to be way colder than a 32 or a 20 or whatever we ever have. Get it? But like I said, if it's 32 here, it's cold. That's all I'm saying. I ain't saying you got to go put on a jacket. I'm not saying you got to go do that. But I just like, they make it seem like, oh, I'm finna go barbecue. I'm finna go lay out in the sun. No, you're not. It's cold. That's what I'm getting at. No, it's still cold.
They will, because I got a homie in Chicago,
Well, I barbecue
right?
too. I barbecue in the rain, so it ain't no even matter. I just run out there and take it and run back in. So,
I went and visited my
Oh,
homie
yeah,
in
you gotta
Chicago,
go out there
right?
and put the grill. On
yeah.
the grill and take it
Yeah, right,
back
yeah, yeah.
out there.
Nah.
Bro, I visited a homie in Chicago, right? And we out there, you know what I'm saying, grilling. And bro, I'm like, it's November, so I'm like, all right, whatever, it's kind of a mild day. But I'm sitting out there freezing. And I'm like, bro, you ain't cold. He's like, nah, this ain't cold. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, this shit be right, it's cold, right? But what I realized is that he's so used to that.
Right. His body done got
he don't
acclimated.
even feel it.
Is that what
Because,
acclimated?
yeah,
His body got
yeah.
acclimated to the temperature.
You know
So,
what I'm
you know what I'm saying? So I get it. But, one just kind of busted his ball, about New York. That's all, man.
Yeah, you just gotta do it. I know.
Yeah, you gotta do it. Shout out to Atlanta Braves shirt he got on, by the way. I'm just saying, you know, I'm just saying. Yeah, you know how we do.
But anyway, see, but that's another way though, right? That's another way we show love to each other.
I mean, I gotta support him.
That's another way we show love to each other, man. I think it's important, man, that you have that, man, and you have your support system like that you can sit back and chop it up with, man. You know, that's kind of how we all even started this, man, just being around and, you know what I mean, just supporting each other and being there talking about real issues and things like that. Having somebody that you can talk to, confide in, share things with. We you know, we're not getting into like deep personal stuff here, but we have off camera, you know what I'm saying? I've talked to JJ, talked to me, you know what I'm saying? We talk to each other about different things that we went through, and you gotta have that, right? You know what I'm saying? And we don't have enough of that. Support one another, because I can guarantee you, I might have probably 9 times out of 10 I would have made some wrong decisions had I not, you know what I'm saying, went on and talked to this man, like, you know what, let me get some sound advice. You know what I'm saying? Let me call somebody else and have a conversation. But if I was so much prideful in myself as a man that I couldn't pick up the phone and say, hey, bro, I'm having this issue. What you know what I'm saying? I'm going to be vulnerable in this moment. I'll come to you as a man and just, what? You know what I'm saying? This is what I'm dealing with. You know what I'm saying? And take a different perspective, because it's not always that you're weak. You know what I'm saying? Everybody needs a mentor. Everybody needs somebody that they can have counsel with, or so forth and so on. So, you know what I mean, man, we got to learn to start taking down these barriers with each other. You know, I'm not saying go tell everybody your business, but you got to have somebody that's in your corner, that support system, to really just, you know what I'm saying, make it through in life, man. We can all live better lives, man, because, like I say, some of the advice that I've gotten from this man personally has helped me in the direction of my life. So, you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with having somebody to talk to, man.
Yeah.
All the time.
We all need somebody to talk to.
Yeah.
Especially, man, because, you know, a lot of people, they dive into addictions and different things, man, that's negative, unhealthy for them.
I'm about to say lead to health issues.
Yeah, because they don't have that person to talk to, they don't confide in somebody, or have somebody that they can, you know, chop it up with, man, and you know, and we sometimes isolate ourselves that way, you know, because don't nobody want to deal with that negativity that may seem to come off for trying to be so hard. You know what I'm saying? You become unapproachable at that point, and then wonder why everybody distance themselves from you. You know what I mean? Yeah.
That's pretty tight, man. Like I said, it's a great thing to have a support system outside of your home.
Yeah.
It's a great thing to have a support system outside of your home. Of course, your wife is gonna pet you up. Of course, your wife is gonna build you up. Of course, your wife is gonna tell you, you know, things you need to hear to keep you on every day up and up. Your kids also. Your kids should pet you up. They should tell you, just like you tell your kids you love them and you're proud of them, their kids should tell you the same thing, to keep you on the up and up. But it's something about having that outside, help, that outside support.
Yeah.
That's somebody that's not related to you, somebody that has no obligation to you at all.
Right.
It's something about them coming to you and saying, hey, I need you. Or, hey, bro, I saw you the other day, man. You doing your thing, man. Or, hey, bro, you looking good, man. What you doing? You know, whatever. It just to give you the motivation, to give you the you know, the pride, the support that you need.
Yeah.
Just knowing that if I need to go outside my home, if I'm just not feeling, you know, myself or whatever the hell it is, you know, I can call this man, I can call Antonio, I can call Chris Smart, I can call, you know, it's certain people that I can just call and just be like, yo, dog, I'm, you know, blah, 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 blah. And one thing about it, the support system is just that. And they ain't gonna sugarcoat nothing.
Mm-hmm.
They gonna let me know they not gonna be on my team just because they my boy.
That's very important.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, dog, man, me and my wife, blah, 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 man, you tripping, bro. Get your boy back in there and apologize, man. What the hell's wrong with you? Da, 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 da. Man, you right, dog, man. I'm, you know, That's one thing. You gotta have those people in your corner that's gonna give it to you raw. That's gonna tell you exactly what you're doing wrong. If you always got somebody in your corner that's gonna tell you you're always right, you're doing the right thing, they're wrong.
That's right.
They're wrong. You know what I'm saying? You need that person that's gonna tell you, hey, bro, you don't want to hear this, but you wrong, bro.
Right.
You dead wrong. Go fix this, and go fix it now, not tomorrow, not later. Go do it now.
It's not what you want to hear, it's what you need to hear.
So how as a person, how do you determine that, right? Like, you know what I'm saying? Because everybody doesn't have, or you shouldn't give just anybody that type of, you know what I'm saying, value in your life. You know what I'm saying? Like, you shouldn't just take advice from everybody. Right? So how do you determine? I'm just asking the question, like, so somebody may be asking, right? Like, how can you determine it? Who should I be listening to? Like, what would be some of the criteria, quote unquote, you would say is somebody you would look to be that type of person in your corner?
Like I said, when somebody tell you not what you want to hear, but what you need to hear.
Right.
When you come to a person, you keeping it real, and you tell them straight raw that you wrong, that's the person that's looking out for you and your best interest.
Right.
If they keep telling you, oh yeah, wait for that, don't worry about that, you can do it. No, that's what you want to hear because you're upset.
Right.
But sometimes you gotta come and tell a person what's real.
Right.
This is what you need to do.
Right.
But I think his question was more not what they're gonna say. I think that his question more like, how do you know which friend is the friend to go to?
Right.
Do I go to you or do I go to him? You know, which friend do I know to go to? Which friend do I know that's gonna tell me the raw before you tell me the raw?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So for me, I think you have to feel it.
Right.
It's nothing, you can't tell me I'm the friend. Hey, I'm the friend you need to talk to.
Nope.
I'm the friend you need to talk to. No, you can't. I have to feel it in myself. When something goes wrong and I can't talk to my wife and I can't talk to my kids or I can't talk to whoever, that name will pop up in your head without even thinking about it. Oh, man, I need to call Chris.
Right.
Man, I need to call Malik. Man, this shit crazy. I need to call. It'll pop up in your head automatically of who you need to call. You know what I'm saying? And I think, like I said, to answer the question, I think it's somebody, you just feel it. You just know it. You know what I'm saying? Because it's certain people that you have something on your brain, something personal on your brain. And you're talking to them just like we sit here talking. And you want to tell somebody. If it's good or bad. You know, you want to tell somebody, but you think this, can't tell that dude right here. Can't tell that dude. He gonna go tell so. You automatically know. And when you say, "Hey, bro, let me holler at you, man. Let me tell you," you know, you automatically know. You know what I'm saying? You automatically know who to go to.
Right.
I think it's not a certain aspect. It's not a certain quality. It's just because that quality for me, what I'm looking for in you may be different. And when that quality, what I'm looking for in him may be different.
Right.
I may come to you with this problem, but I might come to him with a different problem. And all my personal problems that I don't want to get out, I don't want to get this, but you got separate friends that handle separate situations.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You got that one friend that, you know, you got that one friend where I ain't come to you and say,
tell you all the wrong things.
Yeah, I might come to you and say, hey, I'm gonna use the movie that I watched recently, The Town. And I might come to you and say, man, I got some people that I'm gonna hurt. You can't ask no questions. And you gonna be like, hey dog, sit down, let me talk to you. And I might go to him, hey dog, there's some people I'm gonna hurt, you can't ask no questions. Hey bro, who called me taking, bro? Let's ride.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You gotta figure out who is who.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And you automatically know. Because sometimes when you go to that person, you want that to sit down.
Right.
But you know you should sit down. You know you should think about it, but you just want somebody else to tell you that.
Yes.
You just want somebody else to tell you, hey, bro, hey, dog, hey, that dude, he did this to me. I'm finna go get this, and I'm finna do this. Bro, sit down. Let's talk.
Yeah, I think that's
Relax.
really when you want
Not
to
what
talk
you
about
wanna
it.
hear,
Like,
what
you
you
don't,
need to
I
hear.
think deep down inside, you don't want to go do nothing.
Right, right,
If
right.
you want to do something, you
You
go
would've
get that
did it.
friend.
Yeah.
Right.
Or
You
you
would have went
did
and
it yourself.
you would have went and got that friend that you
Yeah.
know gonna be like, hey, bro, you ain't
Yeah.
said nothing. Let's ride.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You gonna go get that friend and be like, hey, man, let's ride, bro. You ain't said nothing. Why you still talking? Let's go. Like, where they at? But sometimes you need that friend. You know that friend that's gonna tell you, hey, sit your butt down.
Yeah.
Don't move. You tripping.
Mm-hmm.
He might even go, if he that close, he might even go call the wife. Hey, yo, Jay over here on some trip shit.
Mhm.
I got him. Don't worry about it. He'll be home. Da da da. Don't trip. I got. You know what I'm saying? If he that close, I don't. He ain't even that close. That all your friends have your wife's number, but you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying. You know what I mean. Hey, bro. He with me. He on something right now.
Yeah.
Blah blah blah. But that's what I'm saying. So you got those friends, and to answer your question is, you just know.
Yeah.
It's not a certain. People out there, if you don't have that guy, if you don't have that friend, I can't sit here and tell you what to look for. I can't sit here and say if he always call you every day, or if he, if he buys you lunch. I don't know. That's not nothing that I can tell you to look for. You just know.
Right.
And that's the guy that your wife say, why he always over here? Baby, you don't even understand. You don't even understand what me and that man got. You know what I'm saying? We there. We tight there. You know what I'm saying? And you can't even explain it to him. Mm-hmm. Well, what is that so special about it? He Malik. Oh, he just my dog, man. Like, well, you can't even tell me what I can't. But that's.
Oh, you had that conversation
That's
already.
no, I have. Not about him, but not about Malik. But
I think with me though, like you chime in on that. Like for me, like I find a purpose in everybody in my life, and so like they say you should choose your friends, don't let your friends choose you. Mm-hmm. Right? So like in terms of that, for me, I always look for people that. Not necessarily looking to get from people, but just looking for the value that people bring, right? So when I mean that, like, I have friends in the industry that I work, the food industry, right, that can mentor me, that I can learn from, that I can glean from, that if I got a problem, I can go and talk to, and I know they're sound and secure. You know what I'm saying? Versus as well as I got, like friends, people I made friends in just life, because they're just solid people. Right. You know what I'm saying? And so I know when life issues going on, I got somebody I can talk to because they're solid. Things like that. So I just say if you don't feel like you have that, you probably do. Just look around the people in your life. Right. Because it's somebody that fits that criteria for you. You just have to be wise enough to know, you know what I'm saying, just sit down and kind of think about it.
Mm-hmm. It's usually that one that's telling you things that you don't want to listen to.
Trying to make sure you that one, because I don't know.
The one you need to go to.
I'm probably not the one. I don't know, bro.
You that one. You the one I'm going to call, hey, dog, I need to let it ride.
We won't ride. I'm going to do all the wrong stuff. I'm sorry. I'm going to tell you that right now. Don't call me for nothing. I still need help.
I believe God put people in your life as a lesson or a blessing. Choose one. Mm-hmm. That's how I look at it.
That's a good thought. That's a good thought. That's really a good thought. I never really thought about it like that. I think people that come in my life and stay in my life are there for a reason. Yep. Right, I think they're there for. So the people that come and leave, that's a lesson.
That's a lesson.
Mm-hmm. Thank you. Okay, good. I never thought about it like that.
I mean, everything is a stepping stone, right?
Yeah, of course. I knew that, but I just the way he broke it down, I never really thought about it like that. I've heard that before, but
you got some lessons that stick too, though.
Huh?
I said you got some lessons that'll try to stick too, though.
Yeah, but that's when you got.
I said try.
Oh yeah, that's where you gotta cut them off. Yeah. You let them try.
And that's when that feeling come in.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
That's when this guy's always come around, but I just feel like he means me no good.
That's right. Yeah.
That's when you have to feed him with the long handle spoon. You know what I'm saying? You gotta feed him when you might not cut him off. Mm-hmm. But all that coming over and hanging down, hey, dog, I'm gonna come over and bro, we busy, man. I'll meet you out in the street at the so-and-so. You gotta feed them with the long handle spoon.
Speaking of that, right, like, so in friendships, or just relationships you have with people. Let's just generalize it. Do you feel, or when do you feel you invest into that type of relationship too much? As a person, do you feel like you can invest in that type of relationship?
What do you mean, like mentally or?
Yeah, just mentally, your time, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, in relationships with people, do you feel there's a cutoff point with how much you invest your time, your energy, your space into that type of relationship with people? Especially if you don't see, quote unquote, a return on the investment.
That's what I was about. That's
things.
exactly what I was about to say. Yeah,
right
you answered the question. That's what I'm about to say.
They
My
ain't
thing
give it
is,
back.
I'm about to say my relationship is 50-50.
Right.
If I'm reaching 50, you should be reaching 50.
Right.
That's gonna put the 100.
Right.
If I'm reaching 75 and you reaching 25, then I'm reaching 80 and you reaching 20.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm reaching 85 and you reaching 15, and then, you starting to mean me no good.
Well, you can see it.
You starting not to help me.
Yeah.
You starting not to be the person. So to answer, you answered your own question.
Yeah.
My thing is, relationship is 50-50.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And I saw a meme on Facebook that said, learn how to start dealing with people the way they deal with you.
That's right.
And that's something I have to learn. And that comes from, I don't have many, one or two, but that's something I have to learn, because once I consider you a homie or a friend or a close friend or a sister or a brother, you're going to stay there.
Mm-hmm.
Unless you do something really drastic to make me be like, But I'm reaching out to you, and I call you on Tuesday, but I don't get a phone call back till Thursday.
Right.
I text you on Thursday, but I don't get a text back till Saturday. You know what I'm saying? That type of stuff. Or when you text me every blue moon, but you know what I'm saying?
Right.
But when you text me, I hit you back within 30 minutes.
Right.
I hit you back within an hour.
Mm-hmm.
It might be within 5 minutes, but I'm just, I hit you back within 30 minutes, an hour, but then I text, or you text me, hey, what up? And I text you back 10 minutes later, yo, what's good? What you doing? And then I don't get another text back till the next day.
Right.
The hell? That's that 80-20. That's that, I just text you because I don't want you to say that I ain't text you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So,
Well, I'm sorry, man. I didn't text you.
yeah,
The other day.
I'm glad you saw through that, boy. Because I really didn't want to say your name, bro. It was going to come out, bro.
I apologize, man.
I really
I through a lot, man.
it's not the words, bro. You got to show it. You got to show the shit. You know
I'm
what I'm
sorry,
saying?
you know what I'm saying? I was going
No, I don't want to hear that. Tomorrow when I text you, I need 10 minutes back reply, dog. You know what I'm saying?
You a little nigga there, bro.
I
I only got one
need
person
that
not
text
respond
on
to
time.
like that, dog.
I need that text on time.
I'm guilty to that too, because you sitting on that group, I probably only answer
Nah,
probably
but
in
it
2
really-
days. I'm like, wow, I didn't see that.
Truthfully, it does fit in this situation. I was not talking about y'all. Just to
I
be
felt the
clear.
vibe, bro. I felt the vibe, bro. Hey, I know it.
Just to be clear, I was not talking about y'all. Real talk, real
Yeah.
talk. I wasn't really. But yeah, like I said, to answer your question, I think it should be 50-50, bro.
Yeah, absolutely.
Me personally,
You gotta be 50-50.
Me personally, I'd say friend. That's a big title to give someone.
Mm-hmm.
Because you have associates and you have people that you just deal with.
Right, right.
But if you say you call somebody a friend, that's a big title.
And that's a loose word nowadays.
Yes.
You're right, it's a huge title,
Yes,
but
it
it's a
is.
loose word.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's
Because
a
a lot of
very
people say, oh, that's my dog, that's my friend.
No,
You know,
it's not.
you know what I say? I'll tell people anyway, man. I put another word in there. I put exactly what you are. But you a work friend.
Mm-hmm.
What you mean?
Co-workers,
What the hell you mean I'm a work friend? You my friend when I'm at work.
right?
When I leave work, you don't call me.
Mm-hmm.
We don't hang outside of work.
Right.
We don't do nothing outside of work.
Yep.
When I come to work, though, hey, what up, boy? What up, dog? How you doing? We chop it up, cut the shit. We at work. But then when we leave, you don't call me, I don't call you.
Right.
It ain't no love lost. It's just what it is.
Right.
That's the truth.
You're a work friend.
Big title.
You're my work friend. Hey, you my work. I wouldn't even say associate. You're just my work friend.
Yeah.
That's what we do.
When we at work, we friends.
And then there's some people in my phone that I only call when I need something.
Mm-hmm.
Meaning, it's maybe it's a product they selling. Don't like that. Let me clear that up. Rewind that right there.
Here's
That's
another
a big
example,
sucker
dog.
right there.
Here's another example, dog.
Yeah, let me-
He talking about like the 6 foot cut. He calling when he needs some real.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I need some
okay.
real, I need
Yeah.
a man up. You know, I need
He
some
needs
real.
some shirts. He called, what's my lady name again? To do the shirts.
Well, his wife do shirts too now. So.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh, my bad. His wife do shirts. Call her up. You need a shirt. You know what I'm
Thank
saying?
you.
I was wondering why I ain't even getting
I'm trying to get the plug in there. You know what I'm saying?
I'm sorry,
We
my
need
bad.
some shirts. Hey.
Yeah.
Hey, we gonna get some more shirts. And
And we still ain't said the name of the company. That's all I'm trying to get
We
to.
still ain't getting no hats though, bro.
hey, look, it's coming, man.
I
And
still ain't got no name of the company. That's the whole point.
Wow.
We talking about shirts.
we
You
talking
like
about
do shirts?
Your wife
The
now.
name of the company, bro.
Oh, it's out on faith.
Thank you. Our
yeah.
favorite shirts. That's what
Make
we
sure
trying
y'all
to
hit
get
that
to.
out on faith designs. She makes shirts. She makes cups. She do a lot of things. Look that up. Anyway, oh, y'all trying to get. Oh, that was a sneaky one right there, bro.
I thought New York people were fast.
Yeah, I'm saying, bro.
Yeah, I was, but
I thought New York people were
I
fast.
because he said I was
You're
doing
right over there. Right over.
Bro,
Nah,
blow
nah.
me up.
Nah, man, you know, we gonna shout out. Like I said, you know, that's one thing that this podcast is about, is promoting businesses and everything, along with we're just a friend in need, a listening ear. Like, share, subscribe, leave your comments.
Please leave your comments.
Leave your
those.
comments. You know what? I mean, you can go out and say, if you don't like it, leave your comments.
Yeah.
Let us know what you don't like about it. You know, we take all things. We take all suggestions. Leave suggestions, topic suggestions. And one thing we're gonna do is we're gonna go through those comments and make sure you leave your Instagram, your Facebook. We're gonna shout you out and make sure you get more followers from us also. A good way to promote yourself, you know, by leaving a comment and leaving your Instagram tag or your Facebook tag or whatever. And we're gonna go from there. But
And we definitely gonna start doing the topic of the week. So
Yes.
you know, when you watch these, man, throughout the week, you know, once the episode drop, we're gonna be on. You know, we might go on Facebook Live or just on our page. So please make sure you definitely follow that and subscribe to that, because you know that way you can get to chime in and we can talk with you kind of sort of pretty much directly, even though it's on
Right,
Facebook. You know what I'm saying? We can chop it up that way, man, and just give you our real opinion. Listen to your real opinion, because you know everybody's opinion matters, right? Like it's good to have dialogue. So it's great that you're watching, but we want to hear what you got to say too, man. We can.
and also on Facebook, all my men out there, Kings of Excellence, please go to the page. We definitely add you to the page. It's just for my women. Right now we don't have a page definitely made for you, but right now this page on Facebook is just for the men right now. It's called Kings of Excellence. It's on Facebook. Go like it, and we will definitely add you to the group. And it's all about funny stuff, inspirational stuff. You can promote your business on there. You can promote yourself on there. You know, it's all about encouraging and helping out. One day you may get a joke in the morning. One day you may get something serious in the morning, or you may get something serious in the afternoon, or you may get both back to back. You may get something serious, and the next minute it might be something funny. You're like, oh my God, where are we going with this? It's just all men stuff, just something just to have fun with. A page that you can go to, that you can call your own. You don't have to worry about being judged or side or looked at crazy or whatever, man. Just a man page. Just a page where we just kind of cut loose in that. And we empower, just like you said.
Empower, enlighten, and educate.
And we just cut loose and have fun also. You know what I'm saying?
And it's a relationship safe page. There ain't a whole lot of So wives, if you see this, you can send your man there. We ain't doing
yeah. Like I said, it's not one of those secret pages where they tell you to come and like it, and then it's a dating service, or it's if you put your picture up here, how many likes will you get? It's none of that stuff. It's strictly a men's page. There's no crazy stuff going on there. Little jokes, inspirational quotes, promote your business, promote your things you do, and that's all it is, man. Just a page for men. That's it.
Support each other, man. Self-brotherly love.
Yep, at all times. With that being said, I think this episode has nipped itself in the bud. I think this episode has nipped itself in the bud. But one thing I want to
twice.
Yeah, because I really don't want to end the show, man. I'm having so much fun with you guys, man. I really don't want to end the show, man. But this topic can only go. This topic can only go so far, bro. It only can go so far without going into the personal issues of how we share with each other and how we, go online, man. So,
but if you do have something, man, you want us to talk about, or if you got something you want to, ask other men that you want to have a safe space to talk about something without judgment, definitely, like the King's Excellence page, you know what I'm saying, and put it in there, man, and let us help you. There's somebody in that group that can reach out to you on a real level to help you with whatever question you may have. That way it's not just broadcast out to the world. You may not want everything known, but you just wanted some sort of encouragement, education, or something like that, man, to get through whatever situation you're going through. So definitely do that, though, for sure, if you need that.
Remember, like, share, subscribe. Also, hit the notification button. Look for new episodes